Jeez. You're gonna need some Fimi in your life. With the Battleship Galactica controller. Going to space. This is it. Take me away. First things first, let's open this up. Very nice. Simple. Not too big, not too small. Let's loose the strap right here. I don't like the string dangling along. I would have liked a side handle here because not all the times I like to hold at the top. Zipper at the top here opens up for you to stick little stuff in there. That's pretty nifty. Let's open up this bad boy and see what's inside. Voila! Actually, there's some padding here. Maybe this needs to come up as well. Voila! Barcode with some scanning stuff. Looks like a manual with pictures in English, basic specifications. That's pretty nice, but I don't read manuals. Titty doo da, prop titty day. We have a plethora of cables here. This is obviously the main cable or the main connection, right? And then you get to choose if you have an iPhone or USB-C or the older Android phone. So that's pretty cool to give you all the cables. For you to get 120 volts, this is your charging brick. It plugs right in here. And this has got to be the adapter to charge the battery. And these are the batteries, right? Nice. We get 2 batteries here with the drone. This is pretty nice. Wow, this is different. Oh, wow, you just put the antennas up. I hope this thing's got some nice range. And this looks pretty big. I'm not a tablet flyer, but I'm pretty sure this will fly with a tablet. These sticks are pretty big. They are pretty big. Wow. And grippy. Yep, they're pretty big. They come out. They're in there. They screw on pretty easily. Nice. I'm not sure, but something's, oh, it's not bad. You just route it in your phone and then you slip your phone in there. That's pretty cool. Now it'll go up to about this high, which is good. Oh, it's not bad. Nice, simple, easy system. I like it. I feel like I'm flying a spaceship, even though I'm not flying. Just the feel of it alone. You know, it's always nice to have something different. I hope I enjoy this. This is supposed to have some good features. Now let's get to the meat and potatoes, which is the drone. But yeah. All right, Gimbal Protector has a gimbal. It's foam. It's styrofoam that holds it in place. Not bad. Camera looks like, reminds me a lot of the original OG DJI Mavic Pro drone. This is very flat, very square. Has a very, I would say, like a spaceship kind of a look to it. It looks like it has some sensors at the bottom there. Wow, when this folds out, it is a biggie. It's a mothership over here when it folds out. It's pretty wide. Yep, pretty darn wide. Yeah, these legs are long. These legs are long, but that's not a big deal because it folds up nice and neat. Can you fold up any one first? No, you have to fold the back first and then fold in the front leg. That's just the way it works. Not bad. Let's plug these batteries, charge them up. I'll see you guys outside. Okay, this is it. We're outside. Not ideal conditions. I can't really see any cables or electronics. It all looks sealed up. I like the design. Let's see what this thing can do. Spinning Zulu. Let's take her up. Don't fly off the map now. I mean, so it's snowing, but what? It looks fine to me. Gimbal looks down. The gimbal looks up. I mean, I can't complain. 18 satellites, baby. This let me tell you guys something. This is a snowstorm. Like, this is it. Don't get snowier than this. Let's follow this van. We gotta watch our height though. Let's go up a little bit. I don't want to hit anything. That would be kind of messed up. Wow. Don't want to go too far either because it's snowing, but do want to catch some nice footage. Oh, I wanted to check the speed. Let's go to the drone over here. Wow, I've got it unleashed. I'm going to slow this speed down. I don't want it to do more than 12 miles an hour. It's nice. It can go all the way up to 35, but let's go 12 miles an hour max. Let's lock that in. Right, let's lock that in. 12 miles an hour. I want nice, smooth movements. Now, it's not the most stable. I mean, it's doable, but I see it feels like it's floating around a little bit. I don't know if it's just me, but let's go up a little higher. We don't want to go too high. Let's take this for a spin. I'm just gonna hit record for the fun of it. Wow. Not bad at all. The signal's not bad inside the car. Of course, I'm not flying far, but it's not bad. Oh, something went on the camera. I gotta get it off, like a snowflake or something. I thought it blacked out on me, but okay, point down. It's just getting worse out here, I think. It's like a damn blizzard out here right now. But yeah, this thing seems to be holding up well, like no complaints. Beautiful. I'll tell you what, it's nice to have a drone like this, just, you know, in case you're going hiking or going somewhere. You don't have to worry about if it rains. You know, when you're out in the wilderness there, the weather can change in the blink of an eye. To have a drone that you know can film 4K HDR and stuff like that, not as small and as handy as the Mavic Mini or the Mini 2, but it does shoot 4K up to 30 frames a second, which is pretty cool. And I'm pretty sure it has like some intelligent flight features. Where are you, intelligent? If there are any intelligent features, I think I'll use it. Oh, it could be this little space button at the bottom there, like bottom right. There's like a helmet, space helmet. Let's hit that. Let's try a smart track. It's got a bunch of stuff. Fixed mode. Oh, there's a cinematic mode. Wow, I should jump into that and just fly in the cinematic mode. It's got waypoints, got droning, orbit, tap to fly, spiral. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Trace. It's good. We got a little test subject over here. We'll see how that goes. Here we go. Draw a rectangle around the car. And hit go. Okay, is it following it now? Oh my gosh, it's following the car. Oh my gosh, it's following the car, it's following the car. Let's hit record, let's hit record. Oh my gosh, I got onto it. I got the car. Oh my gosh, this is pretty hot, guys. I'm not gonna lie, to have a drone like this that can actually do some tracking, this is wild. I mean, I've got 59% battery left, so I've got decent battery. I wanna try this cinematic mode because I feel like this is perfect. Braking distance will be lengthened. Speed and rotation will be limited to make sure shooting video is more smooth and stable. I like this. Okay, we're in a big open area. All right, let's go cinematic. It doesn't really limit the yaw. I wish they would limit the yaw speed, but I mean, once you have good control with your sticks, it's nice. This controller is nice too. I mean, the screen's right in front of you, which is pretty dope. You know, I can't believe I'm out here just flying. It's like wild. There's some birds there. Pretty cool. Yeah, you could get some really nice cinematic shots with this. This is beautiful. The signal is great. I mean, I don't expect this to be a long range drone. They did boast a pretty long range, but you know, I won't fly far in the snow. I'll probably do that another day. Let me know in the comment section if you guys want me to test this out, but this is beautiful. This is beautiful for someone who does a lot of hiking, traveling, and just wants to be able to fly anytime. You know, the drone is relatively big. It looks as though it can handle the wind pretty decent. So it's not like you have to worry about it blowing away like it's a smaller drone. This is a really nice concept. I'm really impressed with this drone and its capabilities. It's definitely a keeper because for a guy like me who likes to fly all the time, I don't want to be limited by weather. And this is just perfect. I feel like the weather has no impact on this whatsoever. I've been out here from 100%, the battery's at 50%. I've been flying out here for a while now. And I'm totally impressed. Yeah, I mean, it's really bad outside. It's telling me land. You can't see anything. I'm a 25% battery, but you know, I can see the drone. I can see where it is. It's really windy. It is really snowy. I like this home button right here. You just hit home if anything. It's like a clickable button. You just push it over. Now it's going home at 24%. Like, I flew an entire battery in this weather. Like an entire battery in this weather. So yeah, I'm gonna land it now, see how it does. There we go, 24%. I've got no visual on the camera. Landing pad not detected. All right, low battery. All right, so I'm just gonna bring it down. Let's bring it down here. Jeez. Not bad, not bad, not bad at all. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, it's cold out there. Let's take the window up. All right, this is what I got coming in. The gimbal is just wet, but not anything. You can see like all there soaked up. It's got stuff on the glass. That's probably what blacked me out towards the end of the flight. But because it's kind of shaded, cupped by this whole big mouth front piece, it's hard for water to get up and under. Now, I won't turn this upside down because the water might seep in. But if you look at it, just the way it's built, it looks like it's built just to handle all of this, right? The water is just gonna seep out. The way the battery kind of like overlaps the body just to prevent water from seeping in. So I'm gonna turn it off and just dry it off for a little bit, and then take it for another flight. Damn. Jeez. Ah, you were up there for a while, just getting soaked beyond soaked. Let's remove the battery and see if there's any water leakage. No. Not a speck. Dry and sealed. All the points, the contacts, everything just, wow. This is about as much drying as you'll get, drone. You're on your own. Damn, got a couple inches there already. On to the second location. Damn, this thing's taking a licking. Not bad, it's doing a pretty good job, I say. Hovering nicely along, staying nice and steady, can't complain. Not bad, even in this kind of weather, huh? Cannot complain. This drone is a blast. I feel like I'm flying a spaceship with this kind of controller. This is so super sophisticated, not necessarily ergonomic, but it certainly is cool. I like it. I always like something different, or a different experience, so to speak. As you can see, some props got in the picture there. When you push it, you get props in there. But the bottom is really nice. You have your map and stuff at the bottom, and then you can also turn it into a telemetry gauge or map just by hitting the top right over here. Really cool, very DJI. I like at the bottom, I like how it's nicely laid out here. Your angle for your gimbal. So if you move your gimbal, the angle, you can see, there you go, the angle changes. Let's keep it down a little bit because I just don't want the snow to get stuck on the gimbal and then take my image out. You know, the snow is kind of sticky out there. So we have the gimbal at minus 9.7 right now. Our exposure is 0. I'll show you how to change that in a second. Automatic ISO, automatic shutter, everything is automatic. Or settings are general settings, which means nothing fancy. SD card in there shows you, and of course 4K 24. What else, right? Best frame rate to film in. So that's pretty cool. Let's look at the top. The top shows you your altitude, how high you are, your distance. I don't want to fly too far away, so that's my distance, 280 feet. It shows that I'm using GPS in flight. I have 17 satellites. It shows my connectivity to my controller on my drone, and at the end shows my battery life. It's pretty nifty. It shows you battery life in percentage and in voltage, which is really nice. Right next to that is your settings wheel. We'll go through the brief settings in a little bit, but oh my gosh, I'm loving this drone. Right below the settings reel, there's a little button there. If I press it, you'll see it'll bring up the menu and the camera menu, so you can go and do your settings. Right below that, you can switch between photo mode. Tap that button again, you see the circle below turns red, and that switches over to video, so you can toggle back and forth between photo and video mode. Pretty cool. And right below that, that little picture icon, so you can press that and view any pictures or videos that you took while flying. So that's pretty cool. At the bottom of that, that's a little spaceship kind of an icon, looks like a space guy over there. You hit that and that just opens a plethora of intelligent flight features. Over here, I like the fact that when you slide this orange button, it goes into return to home and it stays there until you slide it back. It's not like a press and hold button. This is really intuitive. I like that. I really do like that. Of course, it's got a take off and land button. You just press and hold to take off or press and hold to land, and the drone lands, and that's pretty cool. At the back here, it's got some programmable buttons. It comes out of the factory with this one, I think, for video, and this one, I think, to snap a photo. So that's pretty cool, right? But you can also snap a photo and video from the little red button that's on there. Typical to DJI stuff. It's got 2 wheels, so that's really cool. This wheel here is for the gimbal, and this wheel here is to brighten up or darken up the image. If you're a beginner and you just want things bright, push it one way. You want things dark, just push it the other way. I really, really like this drone. You need some waterproofing? You need some weatherproofing in your life? Well, this is the way to go. This might be the only way to go. All right, this is more than just splash proof. I'm saying this is the 2nd battery I'm on, and I ain't got no complaints yet. Everything seems to be working fine. No problem. Okay, you hit these 3 bars up here at the top right above, and then you have your video settings. You can switch between manual and automatic, so that's pretty cool. And then you have the video mode. You have HDR, which is pretty cool. You have lapse, which gives you like second intervals to take videos while you fly. We're just gonna leave it in video mode, nothing too crazy. You can format your SD card here. You can see how much space. You can add the grid lines and stuff if you like the grid lines. Look, the lines on the screen if you're into photography and stuff, pretty deep. So that's pretty cool, you know. I'm not a grid line fan, sorry, but yeah, it's good to know that those features are there. You can choose high, medium, or low video quality. White balance, you can do manual or automatic, and of course a bunch of presets, so that's pretty cool. Color, you can choose the color you want. It's got a vivid color, it's got a black and white color to it, and of course it's got F-Log. I'm not going to use F-Log, but if you like color grading, F-Log is pretty nice. That's a pretty cool feature. For video size, you can do 2.7, 1080p and 720, and 4K up to 30 frames a second. So that's pretty cool. This drone is action-packed. Not only does it have all the features that people crave about in some of the newer drones, like the mini drones that don't come with all these features, like what you see here, like the cinematic, not the cinematic mode, but the waypoints, the droney and all that stuff, right? All of these, but it also, it's a good shooter, like it shoots good video, right? All right, so let's go switch over here to photos and let's look at some of the photo settings that's available. You have single mode, you have HDR photos, super night photos, panorama photos. Let's camera automatically take photos. Yep, it has a panorama mode, has time lapse, wow, has super night mode, has HDR, wow, and of course your basic single shot. That's pretty cool right there, I'm not gonna lie. You can shoot 16:9 or 4:3, which is pretty cool. They did not skimp out on the features here, guys. So if you're looking for a very well-rounded drone, you can take JPEG plus raw photos. So that's pretty cool. That's a nice feature to have, right? White balance, you can choose between automatic, manual, and of course you have a bunch of presets here that you can use as well. So that's nice. We have your colors and everything you can go through. Wow, you can even choose F-Log in a photo. That's pretty deep. So anyway, this is the features that's there. I've been flying for a while. I'm down to 40-something%. The signal's pretty strong. The drone flies really well. For first impressions, first flight, I definitely think, wow, this is impressive. It's been up there and it's been taking a beating. So right. I'm down to 16% battery, which is not too bad. Let's move it over a little bit to the right. Damn, this thing's taking a licking. All right, let's get this inside. Look at that, it's turning the water, all the ice slid up, all on the camera is just, oh man, on the lens is full of ice. The motors for somehow are pretty sealed and protected. Doesn't seem to bother the motors. They weren't lying when they said a nice waterproof design. Look at that, slushy, watery. Yeah, it's melting fast, especially because there's heat in the car. So I did not remove the battery yet until I dry the drone completely. I did not turn it upside down because I don't want anything to go in. I prefer gravity to make everything fall out. I wiped it down as best as I could. I have a lot of rags here that I walked with because I do want to care this thing. I really am enjoying this drone. I love to fly. I love to fly when I want, and this is something that this drone provides that's absolutely, for me, priceless. For you, it might be different. You know, would it be nice to have sensors? Yes, although sensors won't really help you here. You just be careful. You take your time and fly. The camera, as you can see, takes really nice photos, really nice videos. It's flexible. The flight modes, all weatherproof. I can go on and on about the value in this drone. The flight time, the range I haven't really checked because I don't want to fly too far in this weather, but I will be flying this drone more and more. So if you guys want to see more flying of this drone, range, not range test, but range quality, I can definitely give you some feedback on that if you guys are interested in this. But I will tell you, I will be flying this drone a lot. I trust it. I like it. Explore. Don't be afraid to try things out. It's definitely worth trying different brands and stuff out. So Fimi, fantastic drone, phenomenal job. Love what you did here. Remove the battery. Oh my gosh, not a drop, not a speck of water. But they put the button at the top, which I didn't like. I didn't think that's good for weatherproofing, but it doesn't affect it at all. It seems as though everything is like completely sealed up in this drone. I don't know if the remote is weatherproof. The remote looks pretty well sealed up too. These are not vents, they're just like little grippers. They look like vents, I thought they were, but the whole controller just seems sealed up as well. I guess the controller can take some sprinkles, but I don't know. I'm not going out there with the controller anyway because I will be totally uncomfortable. Do I recommend this drone from 2 days of flying in inclement weather? Yes. Long term, well, we'll just have to give it a few months and I'll come back and do another review. If you guys want, let me know in the comment section below. You want some options in your life? No restrictions, 4K, all the flight features? You're gonna need some Fimi in your life. Yeah, with the Battleship Galactica controller. It's here. We're going to space. This is it. Take me away. More interested in this drone? Let me know in the comment section below. Hit thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell so you can get notified when I release new Fimi videos or any new drone or your Mavic Mini, your Mavic Air 2, your Mavic Mini 2, Mavic 2 Pro, you name it. Share this video in your favorite Facebook group and I will catch you guys in the next one. Make sure you become a Patreon, guys. Big benefits to Patreon. Get direct access to me. Any questions? I'm right here on Patreon. Support this channel and there's benefits. Last Mini 2 went all the way to the UK.